Hey, how's everybody doing? Wednesday, all right, hump day. We got through it. Now we get to roll down the rest of the week, all right? So see what it said. And it's funny how the week is setting up too. I'm going to go through the futures today. I'm just going to go through the futures. I'm going to go through them. I'm going to look at hourly charts, and I'm going to look at where we're at, right? So we're 3 days into the week. We've got a couple days to go. All right, we'll see what's going to happen here, like before we can finish out the week. I want to get a pretty good idea of what's going to want to be, where we're coming to at the end of the week. We want to know where we're at all times. Okay, it's pretty simple stuff. All right, so right in here, that is your week right now. Okay. All right, that's a high of 597.95, and that's a low of 585.06. Okay, so it's about $10 inside there. Okay, now I'm gonna pull it up on the hourly. Okay, here's our hourly. All right, this is your 3 day right here. It's your 3 day on your hour. All right, so this was Monday. Okay, and this was all, these are 60s. Okay, so we could see that we had a 2-2. We got the shooter back down. Okay, nothing goes into fruition there. It's not a great shooter anyway, so I doesn't expect that to go into force. All right, but then you get the 2-2-2. You get a really nice move. Okay, straight up through the end of the day, and then we get the real big push on Tuesday again. Okay, and then what happens? We stall out. Okay, this bar, where did it open at? It opened at 596.77. Okay, so bar opens here, got all the way down, came all the way back, and it ended up closing in here 596.14 or 596.15. 596.15. All right. Lee's takes us into a 2-1-2, and no, this was a good actionable signal because you could have been shorting this when it came down and broke. But you weren't going to get too much out of that. Okay, so that was coming down as well. Okay, so you usually typically want to wait till the bar closes out. Okay, unless it's set up in different ways, but this was not really a good one. Okay, so 2-1-2. All right, and then we finished the day there. Okay, on Tuesday. All right, trying to fight back. All right, and then we get buyers take control today, this morning. We come out kind of pretty good here, pretty strong. All right, we were down at 595.45, and we got all the way back up to 597.95. Okay, so kind of trapped inside there all day for the most part. We never made a lower low. Okay, and I don't think we made a higher high. 597.95. What was this one? 597.93. Look at that, 2 cents. All right, so it did not get there. Okay, so everything kind of trapped inside this day. So and like I said, coming towards we're starting to get towards the end of the week, and what do we get? We get the 2-2 up, triggers 2-2 back down. So that's basically just triangled out. Okay, perfectly. All right, so broadening formation, boom, boom. All right, that's out. So there's where we finished today. Now, I pull up the overnight here, and I see that we're going a little bit lower here. Okay, 2-2 back down now. All right, so we're coming back down to 595.63 right now on the overnight. So little bit of push down here on your SPY. Okay, on the overnights. All right, so I'm just gonna say we're looking out my levels of support. Okay, this is what the point I wanted to make. 594.89. 594.89 is kind of my number, right? And I'm coming right around in this area in here. All right, so I'm looking for a support. I'm looking for like a support level in this area right here. My actual number is 594.89. So that number's going to get it's getting tried right now, all right, but it's on the overnight, so there's not a lot of liquidity in there, so remember that. All right, so that is my number though. All right, so I'm looking at a support level of around 594.89. Okay, so we're gonna see what Brett brings in tomorrow. Okay, and we'll see where she comes in. We'll go to the Qs, triple Qs. I want to go to the big picture first, and I want to show you. There's your week. Okay, strong week. Finished up good on the week. Okay, finished up with the day. It's just a doji. It's really not a hammer. Okay, so we'll wait and see what happens there, and then we're going to go over here. So we got the same kind of setup. Everything from the same day. All right, we made this really, really nice move up until the middle of Tuesday. And Wednesday we kind of got this, the stall out, which is the 213, and then she came back up, and then today she did this, and she damn near, well, I think she made a higher high. Okay, so the Q's made a higher high, but not by much. All right, but it's the 2-2 back down. Okay, just like the SPY, we had the 2-2 back down. So my number on there is 526.26. I'm in this area right in here. Okay, this guy right in here, somewhere in this area, 526.26 is my actual number. All right, so that's where my support level lies. And then we'll see. We got something there, so we'll wait and see what's going to do. Now we can pull it up right now and see where it's at. A little bit lower here, down to 528.29. 528.29. Okay, 528.29. All right, so we're right around in here. Okay, so we're moving down. All right, so Qs, we'll see where that, and my number again, 526.26. All right, so that's my support area, and then we'll see if we get down and we hit them numbers. We check and see what's going on, and then if they want to break through there, or if they want to give us show support, then we're gonna figure that out as we go. Okay, and then diamonds. The only thing that was good about diamonds, so diamonds, had the same move and then chopped out, and then got the 212. Okay, so this was a very nice harami today. All right, that was the green bar with the inside. That would be where you would short on the harami coming back down. Boom. So that was a nice one to the downside. Then she fights back up, and look at this one at the end of the day here. All right, diamonds came down with this shooter. That thing went into force and took the 2-2 back down. Smacked out the whole day. Made a new low. All right, trading a little lower right now too. See where she's at. She's right there. 524 and change. All right, 424 and change. 424.75ish right there right now. Okay, so again, diamonds don't trade that great in the overnight anyway. All right, so kind of gave up here, right? So now we got 2 days to go. Okay, so we made the higher high, we made the higher high, we brought them down, come back, now we come down, and what we're hoping for is something that gives us something to make that move back up again. All right, to get back up on the week. So we'll see. My number here is 424.81. 424.81. I'm lower. I am right in here. 424.81. Right in here. Okay. So I'm coming right to this guy, looking for that triangle out. Okay. So that's trading still a little above there right now, but we're going to wait and see. All right, so we're looking for tomorrow. What we're going to be looking for on 60s, we're going to be looking for an insider that shows us something on an actionable signal that gives us a chance to get a reversal to get these things back up and going again. All right, so we'll see. But we definitely have stalled out after a nice move. This is pulled back pretty good. Now we wait and see. I mean, they might come in a little bit more on us, but we know where we know what the move we made here. So just this is some profit taking. That is what's going on. That I like that. I like that shooter with the 2-2 down. That was nice. All right, so that I'm gonna leave it at that. There you go. Did finish with a shooter down on the day though on the diamonds. I'm not really too friendly about that. We will see on that as well. And then Spy's got a pivot as well here with this kind of shooter coming down as well. Okay, and then the Qs were better on the day. All right. So we'll see. 2 days to go. Two days to go. All right. So we'll see what the rest of the week's going to bring. I'll do a video in the morning, and then I'll probably do a video at lunch, and then we'll see. All right. So it's Thursday. Tomorrow's Thursday. Everybody have a good evening and be good. Be good.